Who wants the intro?
I got it. Oh, you got it. James got it.
Yay! Kids in space.
Brandon, do you want an intro?
Oh. Sup, nerds? I'm James with Nerd Alert, and I'm here with
Brandon.
Jimmy.
Kyle.
I have my Star Wars mug too. Nothing's in this. There's nothing in here.
I got black coffee because I'm old.
We're here to talk about Star Wars, guys.
Yeah, I have
Hells
Star Wars skeleton crew Google search. I'm just as cool
a
as you guys.
whole new endeavor. I'm down.
Yeah, we just got another trailer for it, or a fuller trailer for it, and as we were just talking about, we're not really sure what the story is, and that kind of has us stoked.
Very much
Space
so.
Goonies.
Space Goonies. That was the best description I heard from Kyle. I like that. Space Goonies.
From what we can say right now, it's kids in space exploring shit. That's really the best way to put it. Jude Law's in it. It's really
he seems to be doing like the Poe Dameron. Let's hit all the different sci-fi genres so I can be well known. It's like, Jude, man, that's pretty awesome.
But
Jude Law.
I think the most interesting part about it is that he's a Jedi.
Yeah.
That was not something I was prepared for when the first
I don't
time
get
out.
excited by that anymore after what happened in The Acolyte, where episode 1, what's her name, Carrie Ann Moss, is like, yeah, Jedi. She's gone.
It'd be pretty dark if they killed the adult supervision in the first episode of this show. So I assume he'll last a little longer.
I was going to say that went from Goonies to Made in Abyss very quickly.
Yeah. But I'm excited because, again, we get a storyline that's not focused on the Jedi, so to speak. They're kids who are space pirates. And some of the best Star Wars stories have been with bounty hunters and pirates. So and
there's like a Wolfman bounty hunter. Honestly, the design of the characters has me stoked because it does feel fresh. It feels like a fresh direction that we're going in.
And I love the opening synth for the trailer. It's like, wow, they are playing up the 80s here, and it's too good.
Do we know where canonically it takes place?
I was just trying to find that out. I don't, because I don't know any of these characters, so it's hard for me to gauge. Coming of age story. 4 children end up on an adventure to make their way home after being lost in the galaxy following a discovery they make on their home planet. Dude, it is totally the Ewok adventure, but now they're moved into space. I'm down, man.
That's my new favorite planet, Doog.
Space Goonies, robots in disguise.
Same time frame as Mandalorian and Ahsoka.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
it's
before. I feel like they're doing a lot of this because we have the Rey movie coming out, so they're trying to really fill in that time between, and then hopefully have some characters maybe show up again, post Last Skywalker.
It's interesting because we have this time frame between Jedi and Force Awakens that obviously existed, but we don't have a ton of stories for. But yet, when we did The Acolyte, obviously people didn't like it, so they're like, well, I guess we won't tell any old Star Wars stories. We'll stay in this time frame. And it's frustrating to me, but at the same time, Mandalorian and Ahsoka are pretty awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we know where Doog is situated in the galaxy?
Yeah, it's like right next to
farthest from.
It's next to Arth. It's behind Saturn, I think.
I think it was near Raleigh.
Yeah, if you hit Raleigh, if you hit Raleigh, you're actually past it. You gotta loop back.
Yeah,
but it's somewhere.
A lot of signs.
It's somewhere.
It might be in the Dagobah system.
Yeah. Getting a lot of life readings.
I'm sorry. I just wanted a reference. Oops.
What's your reference? Okay, so where's Tatooine?
Actually, let me look it up right now. Tatooine.
Well, why don't you look up Doog?
If Doog isn't showing up, I can't find Doog.
I know where Tatooine is. It's the planet where the center of the universe is the planet farthest from. C-3PO said it. Come on, man. Get with it.
Yeah,
Come on.
Tatooine is in the outer rim. It's
Just
next
said
to
that.
Geonosis
Said that. Just said
and
that.
Savarine. Shut the
Like
fuck
you're not
up.
even listening.
Well, either way, I have a lot of hope for this because it does feel like a breath of fresh air. I know people were kind of down on the Acolyte. Some people weren't into Ahsoka. Some people weren't into Boba Fett. And this just
Some
seems
people
like a
like to complain.
neutral. Also true, but this just seems like a neutral kind of restart.
What
Or
almost
a
seems like people,
neutral.
except for Acolyte, which was serious, people don't want sort of the fun side of Star Wars. Like they did not like the Book of Boba Fett. And I'm not saying that was the greatest story ever, but it was goofy and fun and I enjoyed it. But Mandalorian was far more serious. Ahsoka was far more serious. Andor was far more serious. And I think that's what people wanted. I'm like,
It's almost
Star Wars
as
is
if
fun, man.
It's
Yeah.
almost as if people forget this was partially made for kids.
It was
I
all
mean,
made.
the hardest part about getting older is understanding you're no longer the prime demographic, and I think that's why you have. Sir, you're in college. You are not that demographic either.
I have the mind of a 12-year-old.
Yeah, James, this is not made for you. I promise you. Your sister, exactly where they're pointing the camera at. Like that's who they're.
You almost
focusing on.
said pointing the gun.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Pointing the
yeah.
lightsaber. They're pointing the lightsaber.
Oh, let me just look right down the barrel of the saber.
But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, this seems fun, and I just hope it's that, and I hope we can get people that aren't so like sensitive and critical.
I believe, if I remember correctly, with the production of this is more of a Jon Favreau vehicle, which I am totally down. That dude, like, when he was first announced as the director of Iron Man, it's like, really? Okay.
And now he's just he helps create everything we love right now.
He has proven himself.
Oh, big time. So if he says I want to do Star Wars, like, here you go. It's
My
him
kid.
and Filoni. If you ever want to do something Star Wars, like, I don't care. Whatever. Do it.
Yeah.
Tell me the origin of
feel
Jabba the
that.
Hutt. That's fine. Do it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I am a simple man. If you put something fun in front of me, I'll watch it. And this looks like it's going to be fun. And it's Jude Law, and that will not stop me from watching it.
And I will say that the Star Wars track record for TV shows has been really good. I know we brought up the Book of Boba Fett and Acolyte. I think Acolyte was good. I don't know why people didn't like it. I understand the criticism of Boba Fett. It was goofy. The tone was very but overall, their shows have really added to the history of Star Wars in a way that really hadn't been done before. And it's mainly because we're outside of the Skywalker saga and we're opening up this universe that we've seen in comic books and books, but not in movies or television. And I love it.
But at the end of the day, that's what we want. Is more history, more lore, more things to get into. So I'm wondering if this is like a start to new lines of characters and information.
Exactly.
When you first started saying that, I literally could not tell if you were making fun of me or if you were being serious.
No, I mean so serious.
I'm glad you went the route of being serious. 'Cause I'm like, is he being sarcastic? I can't.
He's like,
Yeah.
Fuel the hyperfixation. I mean, what's always been awesome about Star Wars is that Lucas was like, no, please expand the lore. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. And now that we're getting that in the Disney version, it's awesome to see that it's like we're seeing the expansion of the lore, the history, what we see thereafter. It looks like it's going to be good.
As much as I love George Lucas, he did not do that.
Oh, excuse me.
He was in charge of everything. He had to read everything. He was aware of everything.
Oh, I did not know that. Oops.
And he did let it expand and go in weird directions, but he was like, no, I own the copyright, the trademark. No, that's where you get like Buck Rogers and all that stuff. That's just some goofy sci-fi that kind of tackles Star Wars themes, but he was very protective. Now, over the years, especially obviously now that he doesn't own it, he was more like, okay, you can do fan fiction and all that. I'm not going to sue you. But when it first started, it was like, nope, this is mine. Get out of here.
Okay, I got you. Oops, I didn't know that. That's my bad. So
You're a young buck.
I rescind my previous statement.
Yeah, and I can tell Kyle is stoked for more Star Wars.
Absolutely thrilled. Let me tell you what. I cannot believe we're getting more lightsaber stuff.
Yay! I love it when fun colors.
You know what this did introduce me to though, and I was floored because I've seen Star Wars, probably the most movie ever, New Hope. I didn't realize because, as Brandon I think said, they're introducing the Wolfman bounty hunter. Well, there was a Wolfman in the original New Hope when they're in the cantina scene. I had no idea until this came out that they replaced him, and he's not in there anymore. I had to go back and watch it on Disney Plus. I'm like, oh my God, he's gone. Then because the Mandela effect, I had to go back and watch my DVD of the uncut version. I'm like, he's right there. Why? How is that Wolfman so offensive that they took him out?
We gotta whip out the VHS to double check this one.
It was weird. I was like, I had never noticed that. I was floored, and that gets me to something else. Guys, we got to get together and watch the uncut version of Star Wars.
I'm so down for that. I am so incredibly down for that.
My favorite
because I know Kyle's excited.
film.
Look at Kyle. Do you see Kyle's face? He was like, "Fuck yeah, man."
I've never seen Kyle cry before.
I've
He's
never
like, I don't want to do that.
Never been more thrilled to do something in my entire life.
How beautiful it is for a human to cry. Those must be tears of joy.
I think it's tears of pain.
I can't believe you guys would do this to me.
Hey,
It's
you'll
better
like
than
it,
Prometheus.
you'll like, I was going to say, you're going to like
you.
it better than Prometheus.
I promise you, it's better than Prometheus.
It's
In fact,
leagues
every
better.
single Star Wars entity ever made, including the Christmas special, is better than Prometheus.
Yeah, at least
Can we,
Christmas
can we
special
start
you
with
can
the
hate
Christmas
watch it.
special though? I want to.
We should
You
start
won't
with the
continue.
Christmas
You'll be
special.
like, I'm out.
No, I'm so down. I'm so
I
down.
want
say
this.
Arthur's
I want
in
this.
Star Wars again, you'll be like, I'm out.
Guys, I'm so down for the Christmas special.
Let's
I
do
think
it.
we
Let's
should.
start with the Christmas
All right.
special.
All right, we'll do that for
Christmas.
it's Life Day. It's not Christmas.
I'm literally putting up
Life Day.
decorations. I'm putting up decorations right now, so I'm
yeah.
ready to.
I think that's
It's
next on
only
my list.
November 3rd.
There is.
Yeah, I only get 2 months of this. I want to enjoy my life.
Well, James, your
Hell
sister
yeah,
is the one that
brother.
came up to me like, we can't start Christmas until after November. By the way, here's my Christmas list. Like, what?
So,
I
nope,
appreciate the thought, but she's a little backwards on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
sorry. Well,
The
Anyway.
amount of times I've heard Mariah Carey already makes me want to strangle someone.
well, I know what I'm getting James for Christmas.
No.
Oh, you could get like a button. You get Rick rolled or you get Mariah Carey.
I'll
Either
take
way.
Rick. I'll take Rick every day,
I mean,
please.
But now
James,
you get Rick rolled and it's Mariah Carey. I love this game.
James, I don't want. I don't want a lot for Christmas.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill
There
you.
is
I'm gonna
just-
drive to Vegas and
There's
I'm
just
gonna,
one thing.
I'm gonna,
No,
I'm gonna
hold on.
run
Hey,
a pen
hey,
through
hey,
your
hey.
larynx.
Stop interrupting, young
There's
man.
just one thing that I need.
You know what I
I
can
don't
do?
really care about the presents underneath a Christmas tree.
I'm not
just-
watching you.
I want the wambulance to
He
show
froze.
up.
Did he freeze? Did he quit? Or did he
I
freeze?
can't hear anything.
Okay, good. I thought he froze, and I was like, oh, man. Well, that's going to do it for our Star Wars Christmas segment. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know in the
good, he's done.
comments below, and we will see you guys soon.